Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Pub here from Pubslice, and we're back at it with another video. And I hope y'all doing great. I'm doing just about fine today, folks. We're playing Roblox Pet Simulator 99, and we're enjoying another beautiful day that has been brought to us here on the Pet Sim game. You know we're enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun this past couple days with this update being out. Of course, we're here at the Trading Plaza still, and I'm here to bring you guys a lovely video in relation to gifts and sort of different basic gifts and gems, and kind of a very simple video of like kind of what you should and shouldn't be doing, what you should and shouldn't spending them on, and kind of tips and tricks related to that, because you want to be able to know what maybe the best options are for you, or in your case, this is of course based off of my personal opinion, my experience, and sort of everything that I've been through so far, that has allowed me to get to where I am with my huge army and just, my gyms and everything. Of course, this gyms amount goes up and down all the time, but it allows me to, what is the best use case scenario. So I think the best example and explanation we'll go with is that quite often the developers, they change things, believe it or not. They do change things, and they don't always tell us that they change things, or they make an update, or that they, change how many gems something gives out, or how often it might give out gems. Now, some of these things are stuff that we can noticeably see, and then it gets seen, and everybody jumps on it. For a while, there are mini chests, for a prime example, right? Let's see if we'll go into my inventory here, expand upon that. It's mini chests, right? These dropped in value at one point. I think they were down to like 22k there, 22k gems, right, per piece, right? They're 28 now. They had dropped so low in value that you could actually just buy these in mass, and make more gems than you spent, and it was just a real easy way. It was free to play, right? You just, as long as you had the minimum amount, you just go buy one, get more gems, buy another, and you built up, and that's like starting from zero. But if you have like 100,000 gems, you could, now they're worth 28, and now it's kind of a little less not worth doing that, and it is worth now more to just try to sell them, if you can. Now, many people do buy them at this price point because I like overall. Oh, look at that, we somehow lost our Wi-Fi connection there. We'll be right back with you guys. Alrighty, folks, we're back. Sorry about that. In the middle, of course, recording. Lovely internet cuts. But we're back. We're here. Like I was talking about, gifts, right? Let's get back on track. Lovely gifts, right? Okay, these used to be worth a lot less. Now they're worth a lot more. Now, why do I have one? I always try to keep one. I actually don't have a rainbow chest, but normally I try to keep one of at least every type in here. Just so I can have it for the long term. And I still haven't opened any of these gifts. Probably will build up just like I do a stockpile, save them for a little while until they become a value, or potentially useful. Now, we're gonna talk a little bit about like chances. So the reason why this stuff like this can randomly spike down and then spike up in value, or not spike down, I'm sorry, spike up only. They rarely spike down unless it's a forced deflation. But usually what will happen is that you'll see cases and instances where items are just over time, nobody wants them, they don't want to be bought, nobody wants to use them, or whatever reason. They just, people don't, the worth of them doesn't match up to just, what people are trying to sell them for. So over time they'll go up, and then they'll go down, they'll go down, they'll go down, and then people will forget about them. And then what has happened in the past is that different YouTubers and different people have made videos on them, and then they open a 20,000 or whatever, or 10,000, something like that, and then the value over time will become, everybody sees that and goes to chase after them. I'm one of those people. I'll go because there's a chance I might have missed out on something. So I used to chase after mini chests all the time, but lately YouTubers keep making videos on them, and they'll drop down for like a week, and then they'll spike it back up to like 28 or 32 at one point for them, when really they're worth like 24 at the max. I spend no more than 24k actually buying these. That's just my personal thing. That's when it comes to like mini chests. When you get gifts, event gifts like these, this is one of the things where I will open quite a few. Like I know I've earned more than 50, but I do things like this where I just randomly open, and I'm hoping that a huge will just manifest itself into my into to my collection here, but that's, you know, random shot in the dark and hope. But what really happens is over time is I'll open them, of course, and then usually I try to get more than 150. You know, you can see there I have 179, 106. I try to get about 150 though or more, and I just save them because eventually they'll get sold. Now they do get sold because, like with the summer gifts, for example, if we go over here, right, we'll just go look at the summer gifts because I know I don't have any more. Summer gifts are a prime example of like these. I sold them when they were worth 1.1 mil, and I made like 100 and something mil off of like 110 of them. And now I just every now and then we'll get enough seashells and we'll go and grind those out. Because seashells take a little bit of time to go up. They change the rate on those, and that's the thing. That's a lovely thing. The devs don't tell us when they change these things. They'll randomly. Oh, hey now. Oh, so we bought it. Really? Oh, I actually bought it at that. Sweet. I've been trying to sell that. I don't know if you guys saw that from my last videos, but I've been trying to sell that for about a week. I got that in a trade, and I didn't need it, of course. Primarily, I got it as payment for another thing that I was selling. But what was it? Oh, you know, we'll go look. We'll go and look, and we'll talk about value. We'll see if I made profit or not. You know, you guys can look. I won't actually see if I made profit or not, but there it is, right? I was like, I know it was in one of my trades real recently. So, right here, prime example, I got a rainbow bison. Oh, that's another thing I got from the dino egg. I didn't mention that in my other video. I got a rainbow bison as well from the dino egg as well, and I sold that. You can kind of see how much I sold that for. It's 138. That I've made absolute bank there just based off that evaluation alone of everything. And then of course you can see this person. I said this person 16 chests. This is a great supporter of mine. Just been helping them out on the side, giving them items. These are all my random trades. You can actually just see all my trades. I do random trades every now and then. Gotta be able to. So they sent me to, what was this? I received, oh, I remember this trade. This was a good trade. I wanted these two huges, and I do believe I still have both of these. I think I actually might have sold this one. So that. I gave this person, I'm pretty sure, 2 mil gems. They're just asking for gems. What is this? Oh yeah, this was where I received a comment and 45 mil, and I sent these two things. It was a weird trade. It was a weird trade, but it was a worthwhile trade. Oh yeah. Yep. These are all my trades, by the way. If you're curious how I get trades, these are all my trades. So the one time that I do a key trade and I've already made profit. These are all my different profits and trades. I make a lot of profit off of whatever trades, unless it's with these guys. If I'm doing a fan trade, like if you're one of my fans and I know you one-on-one, there's a very big chance you're gonna get a very fair trade. But I try to get as most gems as I can to be quite fair. As long as it says good deal. I have one philosophy. Anything that doesn't say good deal, if it says bad deal, that means you're trying to trade or you're trying to rip people off. Those are my 2 rules with that. It's either you're trying to trade or you're trying to rip people. What is this? Oh man, eventually one of these days I'll buy that. It's another one of the enchants I buy. But yeah, anyways, we've kind of got sidetracked there about trading, but it's kind of my thing with items and like any of the rainbow chests, your gifts, your large gifts, your small gifts, anything like that, guys, really. You want to look at the worth and then how much you get per, and then see if it's worth opening versus per. So, right, so an example of this, oh, I already scrolled past it, our gifts, right? These are worth 3.4K right now. Not too bad at all. You know, 3,400 is not a bad deal at all for these. And this is, oh, I would actually go, might be worth going to go snag these up depending on how much you get. But what I do often is I highly recommend you actually save these up for a long time. I will, you know, constantly, whenever we're not in event week, we'll be grinding these out right here, getting these, and just building up these, converting them into this, because it's all helpful, because you can go over here, right? You can go into Forge Machine, you get large gift bag, and you go boom, and it converts into 8. That's way better. You want to do that. I've done the math multiple times, and I've seen the conversion rate. It's usually pretty equal. Like if you have 20 million small gifts, you'll usually get 20-ish, roughly, at least right now, with the valuation and everything. You should get the same. If you are ever seen that the conversion is less, then you might actually want to sell them just for gems. That's kind of what it is. It's just using a little bit of common sense and doing just simple math. You can literally use Chat GPT if you need to. Like, you can use different programs out there that will literally just you ask it questions, and it should be able to help you guide your math along there and related to, you know, when to sell, when not to sell, like basically when you should not sell them at a booth or when you might consider opening them. And yeah, as you can see, I don't actually have a lot right now because the event does not give you a lot of items outside of these dino gift bags, which I'm gonna open another because another huge is gonna manifest itself into my. Come on, just give me the mech dino. I don't want to have to buy it. Cringe. I am curious though. Now that we're actually on it, pristine. Ooh, oh, I've already spelled wrong. It's gonna come up. See if I can find it. What is it called? Is it not called pristine? Where is it? I'm gonna look dumb here. What's this? What's the huge called? Hold on a sec. There it is. What is it called? Oh god, I'm dumb. Alrighty. Yeah, see this is interesting. This shouldn't be worth 73. It should be worth more. It should be worth like 80. There's only 4K exist. I guess maybe it's fair. It's still hatchable, so I guess it should drop in value more. But yeah, I know it's a longer format video, guys. We just want to kind of talk about what the best use case is for your gifts and your gems and everything. To be quite clear, the priority, in my opinion, is for me, whenever I was making my way up through the world in the ranks and everything, was Huges. But I actually cared more about ranking up. Ranks gets you more egg unlock. You should focus on egg unlocking. Focus on ranking up. That's what you should be doing. Your gems, you should just be building up your gems so you can buy huges or buy enchants. Huges and enchants are kind of going to be always the big priority. Or I guess I should say exclusives as well can be very, very helpful. Rainbow exclusives, shiny exclusives, stuff like that. If you're not interested in the huge and saving up a lot of gems, exclusives can be a great entryway into getting the same amount of like damage benefits as you would a huge. They can get very similar and build up like that. Anyways, that's all I'm going to kind of go into that. Hope everyone has enjoyed the video. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Remember, you can keep growing your own pet empire.